Hello. There was a question in one of the classes about can we use this color to offset UVs so that you can kind of see everything on here is using the same UVs. But if I go and I render it right now, they're actually offset, like things have been moved. So yes, we can. Um, it's a little tricky, but it's pretty easy to do. So Um, there's just a couple little gotchas. So I'm gonna make a cube real quick. Hello cube. Let's make that into a mesh network. Let's distribute it. I'm just gonna make it a little bigger. Okay. And I'm going to assign my color. Color. There we are. So on my original mesh, or actually let's just mess around with the color here. For some reason, okay, let's just add a light. I've been having a little bit of weirdness going on in my scenes. Okay, cool. So that's working. I know it's working because it's not going to work inside of Arnold, but I know that the meshes are all there. So yeah, I'm having some weird stuff with my viewport not updating, but I'm going to export vertex colors, and as soon as I do, that should work in Arnold. Nope, guess not. Okay. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to assign a new shader to my mesh network. I'm going to do an AI standard surface because this does not take anything. It's not going to pick up anything. But I need to do it to my mesh network because my mesh network is where I'm creating this color set. Okay, so this color set's got a bit of random color in it, even though we can't see it. So back on my repro mesh, in my material, I'm going to assign a ramp. So we can, of course, we can see that. I'm just going to change this so that we can actually just see it doing something weird and crazy. So, yep, there we go, doing some weird craziness. Let's get another brighter light in there so we can kind of see it doing its thing. Let's do a dome light. There we go. All right, so we can see that they're all the same UVs. And that's not what we want. We want to do slight offsets, slight adjustments to them. Even though this thing is giving us just this random color set, what we're going to do is inside of this this material. So I'm going to open up my hypershade. So this is my material. I'm going to need to make a way for us to grab that user data color. So I'm going to make an AI user data color. And I know that the name of my user data color is color set. So I'm just going to type that in here. And I'm going to, instead of just plugging it into the ramp, I'm going to plug it into my 2D node. So I'm going to actually middle click. I'm just going to drag this over to offset. And I'm going to use my red channel because I was using red to mess around with things. I'm going to use red, and we're just going to offset it in U using this user data color. So now if we go back, we should see everything has been adjusted. So you can offset the translations on this based on whatever this value is doing. So we can adjust UVs doing a lot more cool complex things. So I figured that's pretty cool. You can change UVs. You can kind of do a lot of different variations in there, and you can see it's still semi-live. Or it is live. It is not semi-live. It is live. But yeah, I figured that's kind of a neat thing to show, and hopefully that's cool.